So everyone who's here tonight, we have 2 attendees that I see. My name is Sarah White, and I am a zoning planner and the preservation planner for the city of Somerville. And what I want to explain to you all is that tonight's meeting of the Historic Preservation Commission, what is going to happen is they are actually not going to be hearing any of the cases tonight that were advertised. And that is because the newspaper of record in which we are required to publish legal notifications for all of these meetings published the wrong legal notification. They published the wrong, they said it was on Tuesday the 26th, when in fact it's on Wednesday the 26th. And we cannot legally hold the meeting because of that, right? It's unclear to the public whether it was actually on Tuesday or whether it was actually supposed to be today. So it would be a legally untenable meeting. Therefore, all of the cases, all of the applicants have received emails from me or phone calls or both. And therefore, the chairman, Alan Bingham, is here tonight to just read each case into the record with a statement that they will be continued until September 15th. And a new notification has been published in the newspaper, and all of the abutter notifications that were sent out for this meeting will be sent out for the September meeting. So that's my explanation to all of you who are on the phone or who are on your computer, so that you can hear that, so that you don't wait around and wonder why the case you're most interested in is not being heard tonight. So with that, Mr. Chairman, would you like to note the date of tonight's meeting and go through each of the cases by case number and address, and state that they will be continued until the 15th of September 2020?
Yes, fine. My name is Alan Bingham, and I'm the chair of the commission. And it's 6:50 p.m. on Wednesday, August 26, 2020. And on behalf of the commission, I'd like to apologize for any inconvenience caused. It causes inconvenience not only to applicants, but to staff and also to the commissioners who had scheduled this to be heard, all these to be heard today. So I'd like to apologize for that. It is no one's fault, except perhaps for the newspaper's fault in actually mispublishing this. With that said, what I'd like to do is I'd like to go through the cases. We had 8 cases which we were looking at tonight. And these are HPC.ALT 2020.15 8 Aldersley Street, which will be continuing to September 15th. Or all these cases will be continued to September 15th when they will be heard. The second one is HPC.ALT 2020.20 15 Campbell Park, continued to September 15th. HPC Alt 2020.22 56 Bow Street, ALT Alt 2020.23 50 Spring Street, and HPC Alt 2020.24 50 Spring Street rear. All of these are determinations of appropriateness which will be heard on September 15th, and are deferred to be continued to that date. We also have determinations of historic significance which were listed for tonight for hearing, and all of these will also be heard on September 15th. These are HPC.ALT 2020.16 4 Princeton Street. That will be continued to September 15th. HPC.DMO 2020.18 40 Dickinson Street, continued to September 15th. And HPC.ALT 2020.19 24 Webster Avenue, which also shall be continued to September 15th.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. And could I ask one additional item of you? Would you also, even though it didn't need to be legally advertised in a notification to abutters, but the memorandum of agreement for 55 Heath Street Carriage Barn, would you mind continuing that as well?
No, not at all. We have a memorandum of agreement which is in draft form, which needs to be read and approved by the commissioners for 55 Heath Street. And that will be continued to September 15th, when it will be read and reviewed and any changes made as necessary.
Right. So thank you very much. So all the meeting notice for the September 15th, 2020 meeting is posted on the city website and has been published in the newspaper of record. And the notification that this meeting would be postponed was also posted there. So anybody has any specific questions, you can feel free to get in touch with me as staff. And my email is swhite@somervillema.gov. You can also find my contact information on the city website. With that, Mr. Chairman, thank you very, very much. And you get the rest of the night off.
Thank you, Sarah, you too. And once again, apologies to all who are applicants and staff who are involved in this, because this was completely unintended and regrettable. But we hope to see everybody on September 15th.
Correct. Very good. Thank you so much, Mr. Chairman. Charlotte, thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Good night.
Good night.